Good morning, watching Sky News weather. It is the final day of 2018. It's going to be a hot one for most of Australia. We're also expecting some thunderstorms. We already have some through southern New South Wales this morning. Will they impact New Year's Eve celebrations? Let's have a detailed look. Firstly, this heat wave, Alice Springs, pictured here. Someone went outside last night and took a photo, even though it was 40 degrees. We've had 6 consecutive days over 40 in Alice Springs. Broken Hill, you've had 5 consecutive days over 40 degrees. So this is a severe heat wave, which is now up to day 8 for Central Australia and New South Wales. The maximums have been over 40. They'll stay over 40 for the inland areas. Although even for coastal parts of New South Wales, technically it is a heat wave, even though the maximums there aren't over 40. And it is rated at severe intensity, with minimums also well above normal. Here are the latest temperatures. It's already 36 in Alice Springs. Broken Hill's on 25 right now. It's actually dropped there, the temperature, because there's a bit of cloud cover in the area. Canberra and Sydney sitting just over 27 right now. Here are the forecast temperatures today. Very hot, over 40, northwest New South Wales and through the outback, so more of the same there. It's actually a little bit cooler than what we saw late last week through southern New South Wales and northern Victoria. Not because of a cool change, but because of an increase in cloud cover. But even there, the maximums will hit the mid to high 30s. And we're climbing roughly to around 30 along the New South Wales coastline. Now, we do have some storms, though, on the radar. So it's breaking up the heat wave slightly. Bit of relief coming through if you're lucky enough to be under one of these storms, which currently are not severe. Nice little line of storms, though, going through the Riverina district at the moment. And last night we had some storms a little bit further east. Bellambi, which is Wollongong, had just over 13 millimetres from a brief storm last night. Here's the forecast rain today. Showers and storms contracting east through Victoria, but this afternoon they'll be affecting much of inland New South Wales, and there is the risk of severe storms with damaging winds. We're not expecting a huge amount of rain, though, and you can see by midnight the storms have cleared up from most areas, apart from around the central west, perhaps towards the Western Hunter. So some areas of New South Wales at midnight for New Year's Eve could see some rain continuing. I would only rate it as a very slight risk, though, for Sydney by midnight. Sydney's only a 30% chance of getting anything today, and by midnight the chance would be very low. There you go, there's those storms on the satellite. We've got a bit of high cloud over Tasmania, not causing rain, but thick cloud across the northern tropics, where we have a developing monsoon trough right now. Heavy rain around Cooktown the past 24 hours, although it did ease off overnight. So for the highly populated areas, there's just the odd shower at the moment, but there is some heavy rain up near Weipa and the northern tip of Cape York. Since 9 a.m. yesterday, Cooktown 142 millimetres, Lockhart River 25, and Innisfail 20 millimetres of rain. More rain today thanks to this monsoon low, which sits off the west coast of Cape York. Heaviest falls indicated by the red and the black, so north of Cairns, south from Cairns. It's only just light showers today. There's really not much in it to the south of Cairns, but further north is where we have the heavy rain, which is why there's a severe weather warning in place for flash flooding from Port Douglas towards the north. Now, that warning is also for damaging wind gusts and abnormally high tides for the northwest coast of Cape York Peninsula. We won't see damaging winds further south, though, around Cooktown or Port Douglas. Definitely windy, though, gusting to about 70 kilometres per hour. Now, this monsoon low is predicted to intensify into a cyclone over the next 24 hours. Initially, it's moving towards the west, and then a U-turn is likely, and then following this cone, this shaded area, as we move through the week. As a result, a cyclone warning has been issued. That's the area in the red, including Weipa, and a watch extends down to Koanyama. So during Tuesday, we could see gale force winds starting to develop along the west coast of Cape York. If the system does develop into a tropical cyclone, all of our models do make that U-turn, though, and bring it back towards the coast. Also, there's a flood watch in place for river flooding anywhere north of Cardwell due to the saturated catchments and also the forecast heavy rain over the next few days. And we already have moderate flood warnings in place for the Tully River and the Daintree River. Now, I mentioned this system will make that U-turn. Well, exactly what will happen with it as we move through the week, I'll have more details coming up shortly in my extreme weather outlook.